Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Great Iskanian Train Robbery, a D&D adventure set in the homeworld of Aethenwald that our lovely GMs have made up with their brains, and to help benefit JDRF International. If you want to learn more about JDRF International, I have a lovely exclamation point charity command that will tell you about all the work they're doing to help raise money and research for type 1 diabetes. I am Mare. I am the host that has been doing tech for a lot of these streams. And if you want to help us raise money for JDRF, I have an exclamation point donate command, which also has the incentives, but I'm not going to describe those. I'm going to leave those to our game masters in just a second. And that's all I really got. So I'm going to hand off to the GMs to introduce themselves, and we'll go around and say hi who everybody is, and then we'll get started. Off to y'all.
Hi, I'm Gonah.
And I'm Teral.
And we're going to be co-DMing this fantastic game. I'm going to have us go around. Each of you, please tell us who you are and who you will be playing, starting with Tenny.
Hi, I'm Tenny. I am playing Hela today. She is a choleric. It's going to be a fun time.
Heck yeah. And off to Marco.
Hi, I'm Marco. I be playing Miles Hillard. He's a tiefling wizard today.
Okay. And Seth.
Hi, I'm Seth. I will be playing Petra, who is a gunslinging Wanty rogue.
Perfect. And finally, Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Sebastian. I'm going to be playing Bellini, a turtle paladin.
I am super excited for this game. As Mare mentioned, there are incentives. They are for $5. Anyone in the party can re-roll any one die, and basically it is a pool that someone can pull from. I will keep track in my handy dandy notebook of how many of these things there are. So for $5, the party can re-roll any one die. For $10, that you can heal the party. That's 44 plus 4 for the entire party.
Yes, like a big healing burst of energy to really help you out.
And for that $10, it's everyone in the party right in that instant. So it doesn't matter if we're in the middle of combat, if they are just hanging out. Can I mute this? I don't know. For $15, they will get permanent advantage on any one type of roll for all of the players. So for instance, dex rolls, con saves, etc. You can pick that out. And for $20, you can pick a player and they have a hand grenade. That's gonna be a surprise that we'll save for if someone donates. The super duper cool thing about this is right now are we still at $195?
Yeah,
Do
we're still at $195 or $5 away.
We are $5 away from a fantastic giveaway from a pretty okay artist who will make you custom emotes. 5 custom emotes for your Twitch channel.
That's Gonah, by the way. Gonah is a good artist, and she is going to be the one making the emotes.
So if you want me to make art for you for free, donate, and you could get it. It'd be great. Oh yeah. I just read the message where you were like, could you mention the giveaway? I did it. But yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's everyone. And so it's time to get started. About a week ago, our 4 players were messaged, or they were asked to arrive at the house of Dr. Avernius, who had learned about a very interesting item, the deck of many things, and that one of this item was being transported off into Kanza, which is underground. And so they decided to hire these 4 people to go and steal the deck of many things from the train that it is on. From what I understand, you had a plan in place. At this time, each of you are poised and ready waiting in the cave that eventually the train will be coming down into in order to go down to Kansa. If you would please tell us like what you're doing to get prepared and describe your character for us as they are getting prepared.
Miles is, of course, going over his spell book very thoroughly, making sure he knows exactly what he's got prepared for this big job. He's a tiefling fellow, probably maybe 5'8", 5'10", red skin, horns that curl up along his head and then kind of peek out at the back of his hair, and a long leather cloak with all kinds of pockets in it, of course.
All right, and let's just keep the flow going, go clockwise around the room. So Bellini next.
Yeah, Bellini is, he's got some downtime right now, so he's going to get some reps in. He's set up his immovable rod a bit up, and it's just like doing his pull-ups, working it out. Bellini's real goal at the end of the day is he one day wants to be able to move the immovable rod. He wants to bring it down to him rather than pull himself up to it. And he feels like this is stopping a train and robbing it is probably a good way to work towards that goal. It can't be a bad way to work towards that goal.
I'm gonna request, can you roll a performance check just to see like how well do you do these reps?
Okay. Not an athletics, but performance check. Okay.
Strength performance.
Strength performance. I like that.
You gotta have good form.
I appreciate that. So this will just be an additional +1 to this roll whenever it goes through. I mean, it's a 22.
22. Like as you're going, you can almost hear the montage music behind you of like the power ballad going off, the sweat glistening off. Do turtles sweat? I don't know. Perfect. Moving on to Petra.
I had like a little spiel ready in my head, but after that wonderful performance check, I think that Petra, we established that Petra and Bellini are drinking buddies, and we just like see each other at the same tavern and we drink together. So I think that Petra has kind of like slithered her little way over there, and it's just like, your form's gotten better.
Look, I gotta put in the work.
You
That's
really
at the end of the
been
day.
you've been putting in the time. It shows.
You can't just like show up and expect to be peak performance.
It's true. You're getting there. Let me tell you.
I appreciate that.
Look fantastic.
Thank you.
So she's doing absolutely nothing to prepare.
Perfect. True to form. I love it. And last but not least, what is Hela doing?
So Hela is a fire genasi, forgot to mention that. So she usually has on her black, more form-fitting leather armor. She can see that she has X's etched into the stitching up her arms. Much on the opposite side of what's going on, the vibes of the rest of the party right now. She is actually doing what she usually does before each mission or each heist. She is kind of silently meditating to herself. She has a necklace that she holds on to just to try and remember past missions and such. So she is definitely in her head right now, kind of focusing herself up.
Wonderful. And as you're all doing your preparations, as if right on cue, you hear the dolorous tone of the train whistle as it's starting to slowly roll into the tunnel. The advantage to choosing this location was that the train has to slow down because it's about to go down a pretty steep hill to get into the Underdark. And so you see it begin to slowly chug, its headlamp casting a light straight down the tunnel. Does anyone want to try to hide out of the way of that, or?
Yeah, I think we were planning to try to ambush the train, right? Avoid being in plain sight.
Fantastic. Give me stealth checks, everyone.
Collective stealth check.
I have a 13.
13, 9,
6.
6.
19.
All right. It seems like some of you were really good, but others were distracted with pull-ups and glistening muscles.
We really were.
You get caught by the train like a deer in a headlight. So you hear the whistle pull again, letting out another loud toot, and you see cloakers just fly down the tunnel to get out of the way of the train. That's the only warning you are going to receive as the train starts off again.
How far away is the train?
It's getting closer. It's approaching. It's moving right now. It's about 10 miles per hour as it's starting to pick up steam again. And it's about 50 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to. I guess we didn't really discuss this. How are we getting on the train, guys?
I was figuring we
You just
run
yelled us
alongside.
down the tunnel. Like,
We're like, step 1, get in the tunnel.
Get in the
2,
tunnel.
wait for the train. 3, profit. And that, I don't think that's working for us.
No, it's fine. We just gotta get to the sides, run alongside the train, and then find a place to jump on. I've seen
Side
this
of the
done.
train, good idea. I'm not going to stop the train with my bare hands.
What? That was never. Why would you?
I didn't.
I'd like to see that.
I don't think it's possible. Not yet. Maybe
No, it's
eventually.
definitely not possible.
I think
friend.
Petra's like going alongside, trying to like find like that moment where she can kind of board the back.
okay, so you're
She
you're
could,
gonna
like,
try
kind of
going on
jump
the
on.
caboose.
Yeah. I've just
That
made that
part-
decision.
Well, I think we
That
were
part
aiming
was
for the
heavily
engine.
guarded, right?
The plan
As
was
you-
to board at the engine.
Were we boarding the engine? You right. I see it in my notes now. My
We
bad.
talked about this, Petra. This is just like that one. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You know, you don't need to bring that up right now.
You're right. We're in the middle of a job. Let's get on the engine. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do the job. If you had this communication skill, then maybe the other one wouldn't have gone south.
You know
but
what? That's not. We just talked about we're on a
Just
job.
kind
right
of like
now.
going over like across like to catch up to the engine because like he's right though.
So yes, you slither your way up to the engine cabin as it's starting to go past, honking its whistle. There are no doors on the engine, but there are windows.
I mean, what you're telling me mechanically is that I have to roll real good. Is that what
It'd
I'm
be a
hearing?
benefit to you if you rolled real good.
Now, do I think that the window is mechanically a separate object from the train itself, or is it all one and the same?
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was thinking of reducing the window, so maybe it falls out of its pane and we can just jump in the empty hole.
You can reduce the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like the glass is separate. The
Cool.
glass is not metal.
And I will. Well, how big is the window big enough for our turtle friend to fit through?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then I will do that.
It's those big ones that like round all the way around the corner so that they have good vision and all that stuff.
Perfect. Yeah. I cast an incantation. My hands glow, and the window gets smaller.
And
Yeah.
as the window shrinks down to size, once the spell completes, it just falls to the ground and shatters.
After you, friend.
Well, thank you. That was actually decent thinking from you. And I think she'll roll, I guess, athletics to try and like do that cool, like, you know, that jump they do sometimes in movies where they like kind of stop in the pain and then like finish the dive separately. You know what I mean? Instead of just like one big jump, it's like a
Go for the
Okay, cool.
It'll be
I'll just
great.
roll for it. I'll roll for the thing
Give us
I
a
see
eh?
very clearly in my head.
Would you like to roll separately for the and the
Yeah, that's an 11. So
You don't have the ground clearance. Being a medium-sized creature. What's your strength?
my strength is chilling at a cool +0.
Cool. Yeah, you don't make the jump.
So
You just
should have did more reps.
and the train's still moving along. It's you're still at jogging pace next to it right now.
She'll try again after her pride recovers.
Does anyone else want to try jumping it or
I can pick you up and I can toss you all onto the train. Just like run with me. Everyone. Hela, you too.
That's a great idea. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure
Okay.
Petra could use the help.
And as we like kind of get close to the train, like I'll like whoever's next to me first, I will help like kind of toss them onto the train while as I try to keeping pace with it.
If you're just like picking people up and setting them on there, they'll just have advantage to getting
Cool.
into the train.
so Hela seemed very excited about doing this. So like we'll say let's try it first. You get to roll with advantage.
And it's going to be an athletics check to jump into the train, unless you want to do like some kind of parkour stuff on the side of the train. Then it's acrobatics.
Okay.
Do they get
then-
double advantage if they yell parkour as they're doing it?
I think you're obligated to yell parkour.
Right?
In the contract for the job.
Oh no. Okay. So go ahead and roll athletics check or acrobatics.
Your choice.
Okay. Let's go with
But if you do
acrobatics.
acrobatics, you got to yell parkour.
That's happening. Oh, okay. 17 parkour.
Let's go.
She's just in it. She's just there for it.
Like Hela and Bellini, as though this is a dance that you guys practiced over and over, do a really cool like sweeping, you yell parkour, and boom, you're inside the train, through the window, all of it. You did great. Good job. High fives.
I knew you could
Who's
do it.
next?
I know you could do it. You were the one throwing.
Petra, after you. I'm sure you'll get it this time.
Petra, like, I think like her finger twitches a little bit, like she kind of instinctively reaches for her gun, and then she's like, "No, calm down." Calm down. She collects herself, and well, Bellini, you did it. Let's just what'd you say we get me on that train?
All right, let's go. Come on. Alley-oop.
Fail me now, dice. Okay, that's much better. That is a 19.
Do you also
Athletics.
yell parkour?
No.
Oh no, athletics.
Athletics. I want to do the bare minimum to get her on this train.
Yeah, Bellini just grabs you. You coil your tail up like a spring and just pounce into the train. And you land on top of it without any issues getting in through the window.
That's much better. Thank
So
you,
that-
Bellini.
My pleasure.
Last but not least, Miles.
I guess it's my turn.
Come on,
I
Miles.
will-
You got this.
I'm gonna parkour it. I have no athletics ability whatsoever. Yeah, so I guess I'll stand on Bellini's arm or something and leap towards the train, maybe bounding off of a lower strut or something, shouting parkour.
Yeah.
15?
What? 15?
15.
15? Yeah, you kip up off of one of the stalactites and land into the train as it's starting to pick up speed. And Bellini, you're now like running full pace while you're throwing people into the train to keep up with the train.
That's fine.
There's no sweat coming off of you
No,
yet.
no, you're-
but
You were already glistening. You were pre-gamed, pre-glistened.
Free glisten. Yeah, I'll just like chug along running, try to catch up with the train a little bit more, and I'll leap up to grab on. And,
does anyone want to like
Yeah, I
Lend a
was gonna
hand.
see like if I have the typical hempen rope. The only thing that I thought I saw was string, and I was like, that's not gonna help. I do have rope.
Hold
so
on to
I will
this
throw
string.
him like some rope. I'm like, come on,
Okay.
gotta get
Imagine-
you on you too.
I imagine
With
there's like
that,
a
you'll get
moment where we'll,
advantage.
Cool.
if you grab the rope, like maybe.
Right.
Yeah. It just hits you in like trails.
Just like slides out of my oiled hands.
Oh.
I'm glistening too
It
much.
slipped through my fingers.
That was what I thought.
All right, let's. I'll like wrap the rope around my arm and pull on it to get a bit more leverage. And 24.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Absolutely perfect. You make it look effortless. Somehow, even though you have no ballerina training, it looks like you do. Just and you even land with like hero landing inside of the
I thought you were
engine.
gonna say a plie.
Look,
I'm
Bellini
not
has
a
some.
Plie.
Bellini has some training. I took a feat explicitly to have expertise in acrobatics
Oh.
to compensate for having no dexterity.
So you yell parkour really loud and through
parkour.
You went to the D&D equivalent of Juilliard.
perfect. But yeah, okay. All of you make it into the engine room. Minimal pride hurt. And as you're looking around, you see that there is it looks like an automaton, but there's no legs.
A mechanical being forged of wood and metal interwrought together, and its torso is just connected into the train engine room.
You
It
can
appears to
see-
be some sort of warforged.
Mhm. You can see him like grabbing levers and pushing buttons, or at least his arms are. The head is swiveled around and looking at you.
Hello, friends.
I was gonna say I wave.
You are not supposed to be in here.
Oh no, we are. We're very much supposed to be in here. We missed the last stopover, but good thing we caught up, right?
And you just see it's one arm that was operating and manipulating a lever, just like rotate 360 degrees around and just hold out a hand. Please present your verification or I will sound the alarm.
How do you sound the alarm? You just yell? Is it a button you press? A lever you pull?
You
Wait.
see his hand like move from these buttons that are over here to a button that's up here, and it like
And
hyper extends.
it's a big red button too.
Please state
assistant.
the password. And he holds out his hand again.
Did y'all when you researched this, did y'all know that there was going to be a password?
We missed that intel.
I feel like they
Dr.
Okay.
Vernius tell us this thing and we forget it.
Dr. Vernius, they did not seem to know that there would be a password involved. They did, however, give you like money for things and the like.
for bribing.
I also have fast friends, but I've never really used that. Could we try that?
You can always try.
Either that or I'm about to roll some deception. So
Okay.
I was going to cast Greatsword on his arm.
Oh, we've got a lot of different tactics here.
Maybe
Okay,
we'll try the
okay.
nice one first.
Let's resolve these in order. We'll start with Hela.
Okay. She will go ahead and cast Fast Friends. She'll take a step towards him and gently put a hand on his arm before casting this.
Okay, so it looks like they're charmed and undertakes. Ooh,
Succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
and then-
no, you roll.
And I think she'll just say,
what's the DC?
that is a good question. 14.
14? Okay. Yeah, no, it wasn't even close. It rolled a 3.
Okay. So yeah, when she puts a hand on their arm, I think she'll just say, you don't need to sound that alarm. We're here to help.
Excellent. I do not need to sound the alarm. And you see its arm just retract.
Petra kind of like, I should preface this, if it's okay, Petra would kind of like pat Hela on the shoulder. Like, good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you could load more coal into the engine.
Oh, we will get right on that.
Of course.
Fantastic. The thoughts are appreciated. It is ever so hard work.
We'll
This
get right on
beam
that.
is
Sure.
like physically part of the train, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the least cool transformer you could think of.
They seem super cool.
I don't know. Like they get to go wherever they want as long as it's on train track.
on train tracks. Fun fact, if you know Athenwald, this train track goes to like 3 places. It's not a lot. You get to see the world, 3 places in it. Okay, so like the Warforge leans a little bit so that you have access to the coal if you would like to place coal in there, but is otherwise like has started moving, pressing levers, buttons, pulling.
I think Petra is gonna kind of like and slither on past and like get to whatever door is connecting to the main car and just listen for a second while the Warforged's just talking and making nice.
Give us that sweet perception check.
I will give you that sweet perception check as soon as I find out what my plus is. Oh god, that's good. Okay. You cannot fuck this up for me. How is a 25?
25?
I have a plus 10.
That's amazing. The train itself is very loud, but as
I
you
lied.
place-
I'm so sorry. It's a 19. I was looking at the wrong line.
Well, unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. Then.
I know. I figured it made a difference. But
As you place your ear hole, whatever that's called on a snake, next to the door, and you listen through, you hear a very loud thrumming noise through the door, ignoring and drowning out all the train sounds.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time for me? My cat made a very odd noise.
Yes, as you listen through the door, you hear a very loud thrumming noise.
Thrumming was the word. Okay.
Thrumming.
Okay.
It's like humming and some other word.
Thrumming, but like, okay.
Thick humming.
Thick
Right.
humming.
Yeah.
Thrumming.
I think it might be throbbing and humming together.
Ooh. I'm uncomfortable now. Thank you. Okay, so do I hear anything else that sound is kind of overtaking anything else that I would be hearing?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you mostly just hear the thrumming and many trains, and that like there's a tunnel, so very echoey.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, well, that's kind of a bust. So she's just gonna wait for somebody else to come over so she can be like, so I didn't really hear much. I can't tell if they've got others elsewhere in this compartment. I can't hear anything past whatever it is that Ivernia sent us in for.
That's probably not you. It's probably the train being real loud. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
You know, it was the train. It was some other things too, but that's fine. You know.
Oh yeah, no, I believe you. Anyway,
You
move out of the way.
always
I got-
know
I got this door out.
everything.
Miles would like to go over and like inspect the door, looking for a lock, any sort of, trapped stuff that could be on it.
Miles, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is extremely low at 10.
Okay, never mind. As you spend about a good minute, just once overing the door, just searching it up and down. It just appears to be a regular train door.
Cool. All right. Well, it's a train door. Have at it, Petra.
My passive perception is a 16. If that makes a difference.
Yeah, once again, it's a door. It's on a train. It leads to the next compartment.
However,
just
you
making
can see that it's a very nice wood grain on the door that Miles did not see.
Oh, this must be some kind of pan.
But
I like
Bellini's
to
going to
think
start
that,
shoveling coal.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Proud of you. You get what's the thing?
Advantage? Inspiration?
Inspiration, because you helped.
So how long have you been a train for?
All of my life.
Shit. I mean, I've been a turtle my whole life. So I guess it's not that strange that you've been a train your whole life also.
It has been very interesting. I enjoyed the train. I would like to get off of the train.
You need help? Are you a prisoner here?
Not so much a prisoner as I have one place that I can be.
There's so many more places to see. Train person, I swear to you this vow. Once we're done doing what we need to do here, which is all above board, I will save you.
That would be very kind, friend. But I don't have any legs.
Yet.
My name is Daniel. What is your name?
I'm Bellini.
Nice to meet
Daniel.
you. And he stops pushing levers to like offer a very cold metallic hand.
I offer my simultaneously damp but also sooty hand.
Good news, he can't feel either of those things. So it's a good handshake.
Good grit.
Solid handshake, Daniel. 10 out of 10.
And
You're going
you
to
as
do all
well.
right in this world.
Thank you. Hela, how you doing?
I think before she joined the rest of the group, she did help put coal in. Yeah, and then she'll rejoin.
Perfect. You also get an inspiration.
Incredible.
P.S. Petra, you notice in the back of the car, you see a round object. And it's got like little indentations on it. And you can see that there's a little pin that you can pull out of it. You have a hand grenade. Thank you very much, Abby, for giving this hand grenade to Petra.
This will end well.
Perfectly.
I'm just gonna tuck that away. Gonna not want to have that hanging haphazardly anywhere.
You just like you take a bunch of cloth and you like put it around it.
I think she's got Petra probably has like a decent, like nice looking, like little satchel or something that she just kind of like silently tucks away, make sure it's secure, and secures the satchel quietly.
Also, everybody, we've opened the first giveaway of the day for 5 custom emotes. You can put hashtag JDRF in chat to be entered. Everybody is eligible to enter, so that includes players.
Please do it. I'm excited. So you're all looking at this door. It's made of pine. It's a very nice door. What would you like to do?
I think Petra's maybe a little bit wary of just like opening it. At this point, she already had all this trouble just getting on the damn train. And she can't see anything that's wrong with the door, but I think she's probably just a little bit like, I think this Petra is kind of like sitting there, like arms crossed, staring at the door, trying to look like she's figuring something out about the door, but really she's like, is it really okay to just open? I feel like there's got to be a trap on the other side of it, but I couldn't see anything. And so she's kind of just maybe like
Miles will
reaching for
cast-
it and then pulling back. But
Miles will cast detect magic, just to have going while we're doing this train thing.
Miles, other than the objects that you all possess, hand grenade included, the door itself does not glow with magic.
Perfect.
It is well lacquered.
You can see, like, what's the radius on that?
Well, it's blocked, I think, by most physical barriers.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is nominally 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So it does go through some things.
Yeah, we'll say
There's
it
more
won't.
than-
Yeah, it
There's
won't go
more
through
than an
there.
inch of metal
Fair.
on the train. So yeah. The door does not seem to be magical in and of itself.
Well, I can assure you, Petra, there's no magical spell on this door. It's going to explode if you open it. Really?
oh,
just
I
go
knew.
ahead.
I mean, I knew that. I knew that. I definitely knew that. That's fine. I didn't know if y'all were done helping out our new friend with his
Daniel.
coal issues.
That's a distraction, Petra.
His name is
Daniel, you said?
the train's
Daniel.
name is Daniel.
It was nice to meet you, Daniel.
Pleasure.
You make
So
friends in the-
if we're all ready to go, feigning confidence, if we're all ready to go, we can get started.
Who's going through the door?
I think we decided I was designated door opener, correct?
Oh, yes, I do remember that conversation. She'll slither out of the way.
Daniel, I hope this is enough coal to keep you alive for the time being, and I will now open the door so that my friends and I may continue on our journey.
Your friendship sustains me.
Daniel, you're my best friend.
Fantastic.
If anyone comes in here looking for us, use this. And I give Daniel a hand axe and I walk over to the door.
He like looks at it and like puts it over to, he has a magnetic belt and it just sticks to that so that he has access to it. Oh no. As you turn around, Miles and Bellini, you happen to look and each of you also see, oh my goodness, hand grenades. Bellini gets 1, Miles gets 2.
No, I think there's 2 total. 1 goes to
Nope.
Bellini
We
and
just
the-
got a third one in. So we got a total of 4, 1 for Seth, 1 for Sebastian, and 2 for Marco.
Hang on 1 second.
I'm so terrified to know what these do.
They're for creative problem solving.
Creative problem solving.
Like, the
Okay.
wizard
What was it earlier?
already
Percussion?
has so
Modern
much
problems.
explosive power, giving the wizard more explosive power.
Modern
true.
solutions.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine.
We're fine.
It's fine.
It's exciting. So who's opening the door?
I think the grenades.
Bellini does not stop moving. He just walks at the door, grabs a doorknob, turns it, opens the door. One fluid motion.
I think Petra's like made a beeline for the corner, trying to look
The-
cool while she does so.
As you beeline for the corner, Bellini, you open the door and it slides over, and there's a little connecting pathway between this car and the next car, and there's a door over a moving gap. But as long as you,
It's open air. So like
it
there's
is not
gaps,
open
but
air.
Not open air. Okay.
It is not open air.
It's got the cloth, like
Yeah, yeah.
the movie walls. I don't know what those are.
Accordion?
Yeah, accordion
Yeah,
style walls where
got it.
it'll like
Okay.
If someone knows the technical term for that, please drop that in the chat.
Drop that in the chat. Another door. We're gonna be here for hours.
Bellini, shouldn't we check for traps?
Isn't that what they did? I thought.
Like,
Look,
for the rest of
I'm just here to
Petra
open
opens the door.
doors.
Petra, you slither on through,
I swear to God,
pop
if I
open the door,
explode.
and standing in front of you, about midway through the car, is the source of the thrumming. It's this massive glowing portal. You can walk around the portal, or you can go into the portal,
I
as
think
it is
they'll go around
halfway.
to like let other people in and just puzzle over it.
Yes.
ponder.
Ponder the void.
It is a round portal, so ponder your orb.
Yes.
Yes, she's going to ponder the orb. But like politely so other people can also get in and ponder the orb.
Miles would like to first go around the orb to the other side of the car. Is there another door there?
There is.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It matches the floor plan that the doctor gave you.
right. So we were told that there were guards in the other car back there, the caboose.
Mhm.
Correct.
So Miles's plan has been to cast arcane lock on this door
Okay.
between us and
Ooh.
the caboose.
Yeah. There's no check for that, I believe. It just happens. And so this door, just the magical lock seals it shut, and you know in your heart of hearts that nothing's getting through that door in any reasonable amount of time.
I'll turn around, thumbs up, caboose is locked away.
I guess we can get moving through this that.
Space hole.
Yes, that's the technical term, I believe, Bellini. Well done.
I know my job. I think we
Doors.
decided we're going to tie a rope around my waist.
I think we
Something
did
like that.
decide that.
Yeah.
You're just
I
you're just
forgot.
gonna oh shoot, what is that movie? Poltergeist it.
Yeah, poltergeist. So with the rope tied around Bellini's waist, do some stretching. All
As
right.
you're stretching, you hear on the door that was just arcane locked, just like, and people are trying to physically bust down the door.
Well, that can't be good. We should hurry
Petra
up.
kind of nudges Bellini towards the
Wait, Bellini, you're sure about this?
Yep. Going through the doors. That's my job. And
Okay.
Bellini just leaps through the doorway, the gateway.
Bellini, as you dive through, everyone on the other end, you see the rope go through and then just like fall onto the ground. It's still a little taut, but like you gave them enough slack and you see it starting to pull in. Bellini, you on the other hand, witness quite the scene. Standing before you is a long rail car with boxes strapped down on the sides. And at the far end, you see about halfway through electrical currents arcing in a grid-like pattern. And beyond that, you see a gentleman just standing there, smoking a cigar with one of the windows open. You don't feel the train itself moving here.
And actually, if you look, while there are windows, they all seem to either have like boards on them or they're like specifically dirted up so that you cannot see the outside. But it's sunny outside of those windows.
Bellini's gonna like pull on the rope to signal to the people everyone else they can come through. Did the person smoking notice me or no?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
absolutely. He's just casually walking over to this tarp object in the middle of the far end of the room.
Putting out his cigar, in one of those like handheld ceramic things, just stubbing it out.
Hello, friends.
Hey,
You
what's the password?
Daniel sent me.
Oh, and you just see him like these wind up straps just come out of his vest, and he just starts clipping them onto things. That's not the password. You wanna try again?
At this time, I'm going to pause what's going on in the portal railway car. What's going on outside of the portal?
I think that we're just waiting for that signal. So at least when Petra feels like the designated number of tugs, she's like, well, I guess that wasn't trapped either. So we can head on into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
There it is.
Any particular order, or like everyone just dive in at once? There is space enough for all three of you to do that.
I think we just go. Yeah, let's just jump. Let's jump in.
Petra's waiting for at least one more person to go in.
Okay.
Hela will go.
Okay,
Bellini's
yeah,
in
Miles
there.
too.
Go, go, go.
All right, Petra's the last person in then.
So yes, you hear the pounding coming from behind per usual, but as soon as you walk through the portal, you no longer hear the moving of the train, the pounding of the door. Sound does not seem to travel through this portal. And you see much what we described to Bellini, a gentleman just strapping onto things, hooking onto things at the far end behind this tarp. Your friend forgot the password. What's the password?
Oh, did he? So silly.
Y'all, did he not tell y'all password when they brought us and told us about this job? Did they not tell us the password? Am I forgetting the password?
They didn't tell us. They didn't tell us.
You know what? It's okay that you forgot the password. We have procedures for this. And you just see him unfurl the tarp, and standing there is these massive metal plates and a chain gun. He reaches over to the side and pulls a switch, and you hear a powerful crackle of energy as you give me initiative.
Don't like that.
Also, something of note, when he pulls that switch, the portal that was behind you is no longer behind you.
I'm going to use
Cool,
my
cool,
inspiration.
dope, awesome.
Dope, awesome. I'm going to use my inspiration for this role.
Okay.
We're in this
Wow.
now. We're committed.
Yeah, 25 to 20. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
11.
11.
Okay, we got it 11.
11.
You're first. Well, no, you're second.
Yes.
Let's see, 10 to 5. 5 to 0. Okay,
3.
3.
Okay.
1 for Petra. Miles, I didn't catch yours.
Oh, also an 11.
Also an 11. Okay.
So between Bellini and Miles, who wants to go first?
I'll let Bellini go first. He seems really excited about this.
I'm very capable.
All right. At the start of your turn, you see the barrels start whirring up, and then the guy reaches over and pulls the other switch. Give me dexterity saving throws, everyone, as you feel yourselves start to float up from behind the boxes.
Everyone has +3 on their saving throws because they're by me.
Nice.
That means I have a +3 on my dexterity saving throw.
19.
23.
8.
8.
Also 8.
8.
Okay.
Yes, we're doing great over here.
Hela, Bellini, you slam into the roof of the car, whereas Petra and Miles, you're able to like grab onto some of the boxes and straps so you don't float up as gravity is reversed where you're standing.
Rephrase. It is gravity just doesn't exist. It's not that it's reversed. You didn't like go up to the ceiling. It just doesn't exist.
Okay.
Right?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine. Zero gravity now in that
what we
train
talked
car
about.
section.
Okay.
Well, that's odd, but
This is
Have you ever flown before?
no, but I think this is good practice, good sign. No, first time for everything.
Yeah, so some of you are floating around, some of you are behind cover as that is the chain guy's turn.
So next up, Bellini.
Like next up, the 11. Okay. So I'm floating.
You are floating.
I don't have any traction for movement, really, do I?
Not right now, no.
Are there like am I near the ceiling, I guess, at this point? I'm against the ceiling. I'm floating, or am I just floating in the middle of the train car?
Yeah, you're in the middle of the room right now.
Like if you were to reach or if you were to like press, you might be able to hit something, but that's about it.
And are there crates and stuff by me?
Just give me a high or low.
High.
No. You
Okay.
can't reach any of the crates or the walls right now because you were in the middle of the room.
can other
when you
characters like talk during other characters' turns?
So it tends to be that like during your turn, you can talk and relay a message,
Cool.
but other than that, no.
And I can't really move, right?
Not really, no.
Okay. Then I'm going to fire off a guiding bolt.
Okay.
At the person.
Go ahead and roll to hit. The person on the gun has 3/4 cover right now from the metal plates.
That's rough. All right.
Yeah, that is pretty rough.
19.
19 will hit as it just like glances through the little viewport and smacks him in the face.
18 damage.
18
And
damage.
The
Perfect.
next attack against him has advantage. And I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I can like eventually maybe grab onto, or if I can somehow move my way in the air.
So as you shoot that guiding bolt, give me we'll say an acrobatics check, because the force of the bolt is going to transfer its momentum to you.
Ooh, that makes sense.
Is that how science works?
That's how science works.
13.
13. So you don't wildly spin out of control. Instead, you just scoop back 10 feet from the shot.
Think that one scene from Wall-E.
Wally. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Fantastic. Next up is Miles.
Well, I see Bellini up there kind of flailing about in this zero gravity situation. I will unfurl a hand fan from my pocket, one of my many pockets, and I will sweep it, ideally from behind Bellini, if I can finagle that, to give him a gust of wind.
Absolutely. So what happens is you do the gust of wind, and Bellini, you just get pushed with this wind and go towards the back wall of the car, which is about another 10 feet away. So you're 20 feet back, but you're against a wall now.
Oh, my intention was to send them forward.
Oh, you're
Towards the lightning grid.
Oh, the lightning grid. Maybe towards the ceiling
perfect.
then?
Okay, yeah, cool. You're 10 feet closer to the no. Which one did you actually mean? Like with the full picture.
yes.
Honestly, maybe it makes more sense. The third option of downwards towards the floor, so maybe he can get some traction.
Okay. Yeah, you get pushed downward towards the floor, and you will touch the floor. There's nothing really to grab on the floor, but now you might be able to reach some of the crates next turn.
Okay.
I will continue hiding behind the crates, pulling myself behind them. That's my turn.
Fantastic. All right. Hela.
Really quick, Hela, as you are like thinking about what to do, you see between the crates, there's one of those grenades that other people have. You now have a grenade.
Oh, can I pick it up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you can pick it up. No extra action or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just woo, paw.
I got a grenade. Okay. Awesome. So the person on the gun, that was what is happening with that?
So as you're looking forward, you can see that there is a grid of lightning going through the train. And you can see beyond that is the chain guy behind a very large chain gun.
Got it.
Like strapped into it and ready to do something with the gun. Probably, maybe.
How can I tell how far away that is? They are?
It's going to be 60 feet away.
Oof. Okay, never mind. Well, and there's no one else around, like closer, like that we can see.
So you can see like there are strapped down crates.
Okay.
There aren't any seats per se. It looks like all of those were ripped out or gotten rid of.
You do see some paneling on some sides of the train car closer to the electrical grid as well.
Okay. This might be strange, but can I actually try to hold person on the person 60 feet away?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the range of the spell?
60 feet exactly.
Looks like you're good.
Amazing.
So,
And I'm just still kind of floating through.
Yeah, you're just kind of floating
Okay.
out in the ether, but you know.
yeah. What was the DC?
14.
14.
Makes
14
it.
again. Oh no. Okay.
He is held, right?
No,
Or
no. He's burning his legendary.
Ah. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Well, she tried.
I'm sorry, he's burning his what?
Legendary.
So some creatures get legendary saves, which means that if they were to fail a saving throw, they instead succeed.
I would like to do that also.
Well, for
Bellini just yells
Yes.
out legendary.
Legendary parkour.
Legendary save. I'm still floating.
Why
but
isn't
you
it
have
working?
a strong feeling that the next time you do that, it would probably go through.
Okay.
Anything else from Hela?
I don't think so. I think she would probably look around and see the paneling and try and come up with some sort of plan with that, but she's just kind of floating. Because how far away is the paneling, you said?
It's about halfway between you and him, so 30 feet.
Yeah, she'll just kind of scan the room and see what she can plot
Fantastic.
up.
Okay, Petra, you're up.
I'm basically just going to use my turn to move closer.
You made your save, or
Yeah, she did.
So you're gonna scrabble along the boxes.
Yeah, I'm not floating. So it's along the bottom, normal. I just want to use my 30 feet.
Are you going to tuck behind any boxes?
Ideally.
Okay, because you get up to the electrical fencing there, the conduit grid sort of thing. You have no problem moving up as part of your move action, since you have things to grip onto.
Cool. Yeah, is there anything I could potentially duck behind?
There are all of the boxes. You can like Heck, if you want, you can like unstrap one, let it float, and you'll just like tuck where it was.
I just want to like be on the ground. I'm chilling and just like kind of maybe turn, just like pivot behind something.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah,
just gonna be my turn.
that's not an issue. You're able to duck behind some boxes and pull yourself down. Your tail occasionally like floats up a little.
Come back here.
Stop that. As just a point of order, can I assume that my guns are already loaded? Like,
Oh yeah.
cool.
Like
would-
you came in loaded for
I
bear.
figured she would, but I want to make sure just because I saw the little tag and it was like, this is the loading weapon. And I'm like, let me just get that out of the fucking way for next turn.
Yeah, no. You
Yeah,
loaded.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you can disregard that loading thing because you have 8 shots in each gun. So you don't
Okay,
have to reload after every shot.
Cool. I didn't know what kind of what kind of action we have. We never talked about on this gun. So that's good to know.
So if you want, you can shoot with both your guns this turn.
You have advantage on the first attack.
Oh, that's
against-
right. Oh, that's right. Because this is the first attack after guiding bolt. Hell yeah, let's do that shit. Do I still have multi-attack?
You shoot, bonus action.
Both.
Shoot.
That's fucking dope. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I want to like do the thing. So I like to think that she ducks behind her little box crate that she's found, and like what she's kind of got like a good vantage point. She kind of just pivots out, guns drawn, and she's gonna make her attack.
Okay.
Please don't miss. Yay, 23.
Was
hit.
that with advantage?
Yes,
Okay. So yes, the shot hits.
dope. And let's roll damage. It's gonna be +3, so 5, so 8 points each.
Plus dex.
Plus, hold on one second. Yeah, so 14 total.
14 total.
Correct. And I believe it's one does necrotic, one does radiant.
Okay. Yeah, so
Is that correct?
yes.
For her?
Wait,
For her
each gun
guns
did
is-
8?
Because you rolled a attack with each gun separately.
I rolled together. Because they're both 1d6 plus 3.
No, okay, so your first action is shooting with one gun.
Okay, cool.
So you roll that attack. That was
Cool.
23.
Yes.
You hit. So
Cool.
then that damage goes through. Then you have to roll to hit with the bonus gun.
Oh, I'm rolling to hit again. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was rolling damage. I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's
So
okay.
that was a to hit. That's gonna be 12.
Okay. The 12 will miss as that bounces off the metal plating. And then for the first shot, you did
14 damage total.
14
Correct.
because it's
Yes.
2d6. One d6 is piercing, 1d6 is either the necrotic or radiant. +3.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you guys. I'm sorry about that.
You're
No problem. To be fair, we made a very confusing character for you.
doing math.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't ask me to do that.
Got it.
And with that, it is back to the gunner's turn.
Yes. And finally, the barrels are fully warmed up. And the gunner is going to, since you're still floating in the middle of the hall, but like on the ground now, Bellini, just unleash a hail of bullets towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Disrespect.
Because either you're getting out of the way of the bullets or you're getting hit with the bullets.
8.
8. Ooh.
Oh,
Parkour.
oh yeah.
Yeah. It's here. Here you go.
Thank, I get to roll.
You get to roll.
It's fine. I have hit points.
Have
That's what
hit
those are
points.
for, right?
16. You're going to take 18 damage.
Oh,
as a storm of
fine.
bullets just like drills into you and knocks you off your feet, but you're still like just floating in the middle of the hall there.
I still have most of my hit points. It's fine.
How far away am I from Bellini?
So how far away are you from what?
Bellini. Oh, so Bellini ended up getting pushed
10
down
feet
to the floor.
down to the floor, but 10
Mhm,
foot
mhm.
back from the shot from the guiding bolt. So Bellini's about 10 feet behind you.
We'll get there at some point. Okay.
But that being said, Bellini, it's your turn.
Okay. Bellini's a bit scuffed up. His shell just took some dings, and he is ready now to face this terrible foe that's in front of him. And to do this, foe is 60 feet away. Still, that's unfortunate.
Yes. Yes.
What does Bellini feel he'd have to do to get safely through the electrical netting?
Shrink your body to the size of a cucumber.
Does he think it would physically stop him, or would it just hurt him?
It would hurt a lot.
It would be painful. But there is no physical barrier.
It's just the electrical barrier.
Yeah, just waves of electricity. We couldn't say lasers because technically they're not advanced enough for that. But like, have you ever seen Resident Evil?
Yeah. Okay. I get the idea.
Yeah.
The electrical. Okay.
We're just gonna recreate the dam level in Ninja Turtles with this.
Okay. Bellini will.
Bellini will.
Bellini will.
Bellini is.
Bellini is. Okay. Do I see anything around me that's not floating, that's not strapped down?
So you can see vast majority of what's in here is strapped down. It's like they prepared for there to be zero gravity.
Yeah.
But you can also see like on the walls, specifically where that grid starts, it seems like there are extra panels connected to the wall than what's there for the rest of it.
Okay. Are
For the
those
rest of the
panels
car.
metal also, or some other material? Or
Yeah, they appear to be metal and bolted in very tightly.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Bellini is going to be like, y'all, I have faith that we can get through this together because we're an amazing team and we're best friends. And Bellini is going to cast Bless because his deck saves are not going so great. So Bellini's going to bless himself, which seems off-brand for Bellini. Bless Petra and bless Hela. So we all get to roll a d4 on our attack rolls and saving throws. And that unfortunately is an action and is my turn.
Okay.
And I guess I could try to I'll seek cover behind boxes if I can.
Yeah.
Maybe
You scrabble over.
Using my sword to kind of pull me towards things that are strapped down.
Mm-hmm. Unless anyone really goes prone, you're only going to get about half cover behind the boxes. Just FYI.
It's better than what I have right now.
Yes. At the end of your turn, the chain gunner is going to fire some pot shots off at Petra. These are just a regular attack roll.
So
D20.
D20.
To hit. 16 hit you, Petra?
Yup.
All right. Okay, so you're going to take 9 damage as a couple bullets happen to wing you. Was that with +2 to AC for half cover? Would it still hit you?
It still hits.
Okay.
Barely, but it does.
Okay. So yeah, the gunner's just firing off some pot shots every now and then.
You say 9 damage?
9 damage.
Gotcha.
Miles.
All right. Well, Miles has been watching what's happening. I guess how far away from where Miles is currently taking cover behind a box is this lightning barrier?
It's 30 feet away.
Okay. The Miles will, I guess, pull himself up and over this this box he was covering behind. And as he clears maybe 5 or 10 feet forward towards the lightning barrier, he will cast Misty Step, trying to teleport onto the other side of it.
Yes. As you do that, and behind you is the electrical barrier now.
Excellent. He will then reach into one of his many pockets and pull out a hand grenade.
Okay.
He will
Now,
pull the pin and loose it.
I need you to roll to hit. You can either use strength or dexterity. It's a thrown weapon. You have proficiency.
Cool. I'm definitely using my inspiration for this roll. I will roll it like a dagger because that should be the same calculation for me. I'll roll one more time for the advantage aspect. So it would be a 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Mhm.
The 15 does not hit the guy, but it hits the turret. And as you see it go off, you feel a rush of wind as this giant black hole opens up and consumes everything around him within a 15-foot radius. Go ahead and roll me 12d10.
Okie dokie. I am trying to figure out how to roll dice free form on D&D Beyond. Oh boy.
I mean, to be fair,
Bottom left-hand corner, the dice symbol there, and
I think it's custom
click on
roll.
the 10, 12 times.
I think you can do custom roll too, can't you?
Tell you what, can anybody roll it for me? Anybody
I don't
who
trust
wants
my
to?
dice.
12d10.
Yeah.
I don't trust my luck.
There you go. 74.
Excellent.
You hear this wretched screaming as this guy is sucked into the black hole with the gun. And about a good portion of the train compartment next to him is gone too, in a perfect sphere around where the grenade landed.
So that's what those do.
What did you do?
I solved the problem. You're welcome.
Also, fun fact, everyone that's on this side of the electric grid, you would actually see the electricity kind of like bend towards the black hole and it would look like it disappears. Black holes are cool.
They are.
Terrifying is the word I'd use.
So yeah, you are out of initiative order for now.
Yes, initiative's over. The electrical grid still stands. But there's no one at the end of the room anymore.
Can I take a look maybe around the electrical grid or around, whatever train car remains around me, see if there's some sort of mechanism for deactivating the grid?
Yeah. So as you investigate, you notice that the 2 switches that the person had pulled on got sucked into the black hole as well. So you need to find some way to interrupt the power at this point.
Are we still floating?
You are still floating.
Okay.
You want to give me an Arcana check
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
an electrical engineering check, whichever one you have.
Oh yeah, let me just check the electrical engineering.
I'll take
proficiency.
Tinkerer's tools if you have them.
I just have a 12 Arcana for this.
Okay, with a 12 Arcana, you would know that this seems to be a magical based technology. You don't know anything else beyond that or how it might work, but you do know that this is Magitech.
Is that enough to know whether a dispel magic would get rid of it?
You know, but you've never tried.
Okay. I mean, for lack of a better option, does anybody have any idea how to get rid of this lightning net? No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll cast a spell magic.
I think Petra, like when you ask that, I think Petra like silently like produces her hand grenade.
I'm standing right here, Petra. What are you trying to do?
She's just like, she like puts it back when you point that out.
So I do cast spell magic. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
On what?
Oh, on the lightning barrier, specifically the net of energy.
Okay. We will let that happen. Roll me a spellcaster check. So your int, I believe, plus proficiency
I have an 11
total.
total.
You see the grid go down, but you know it's not going to be down for long. And
Hurry,
people are
get
still
on
floating.
side. Come on.
So if you have the boxes or the wall, you can scrabble towards there. If you're still floating, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
How far
Wait.
away is Hela?
Like Hela's probably 10 feet up and over.
Okay, I still have the rope tied to my waist. So I'm gonna kind of like just like fling it
Okay.
so that it floats up towards Hela and pull her down while also like pulling myself along the straps.
You have a little Hela balloon.
Aw.
Hello, balloon. Yeah, I think should just try to grasp onto it.
Hela, you're able to grab onto the rope. Bellini, Petra, you both get through the barrier before it comes back on. Let's do a percentile to see if it kicks on while you're getting pulled through, Hela, in your balloon form.
Which one was that? Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. So as you get pulled through, you feel the crackling electricity come back to life behind you. And you're still all floating on this side as well.
I think we can fly now, Hela. This
I
is
think
our
we can
life
fly.
now.
This is just we adjust to this. This is a new skill.
I've read book, and I understand that eventually evolution will help us, and we will
Well-
have wings.
What was that one book?
Oh,
How did you?
I think it was called the dictionary.
It's about evolution. Okay,
It just had words, many words, and
right.
I've learned things.
So- Okay, so we start floating, but then we end up with wings.
Yeah, I think that
Okay,
80% sure.
this could be good for us. Yeah.
I was in a bookstore and I needed something heavy to work out with, and it was there.
It was a dictionary. And
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna find some other books for you at some point. I promise.
As the two of them are talking and discussing how the rest of their life is going to go with being able to fly. So there was a chunk of train car that was just gone. Anyone want to look through that or anything?
I was going to ask, like, what do we see outside that opening?
It's funny you should ask. As you look outside, the very first thing that you notice is the vibrancy. Have any of you been to the Feywild in Aethenwald before?
No.
Okay, none of you know where you are then.
Teral, have I been to the Feywild? Okay.
This was a moment of improv. Like if you wanted to be like, yeah, I bet I've been to the Feywild. I bet
I don't think Petra has a reason.
I've been to
to.
3 Feywilds.
But you look around and everything is bright and vibrant, and the smells are just absolutely fantastic and floral, and you can see every color of the rainbow out there. And one patch of those colors seems to be moving towards you very, very quickly.
And beyond
I
that,
mean, what do I like? Can I make out what it is with my? Do I need to perception? Passive perception will do it, or?
oh, your passive perception will definitely do it. You see a beautiful pink and blue dragon. This massive, like crawling up towards the train. But also to note, there is a door at the end of this car that did not get sucked into the black hole.
We don't think that what we're looking for is in this car.
No, but it is
Okay.
on this train.
I'm not gonna do it right now because my voice is being weird. But I think Petra does probably yell to the effect of like, "That's a dragon. There's a dragon right there."
And it is coming at you very quickly. It is probably 100 feet away right now.
Oh,
Is the dragon a good thing?
I don't think many dragons are good things.
80 feet.
Is there anywhere to hide?
I mean, we can't. We're not able to move quickly yet. We've not yet adapted to our new way of living. I don't know if engaging a
Uh,
dragon in combat is the right move.
right.
70
right.
feet.
Can I? I'm close enough to Bellini. Could I try to cast non-detection?
You can try. You can always try.
Mhm.
I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that.
So non-detection specifically just protects you against divination spells. It doesn't like turn you
Oh,
invisible.
okay.
That'd be really cool though.
That'd be
Yes.
really nifty. That'd be really nifty. If it could just like let you do a little stealth. Disregard. I'm floating.
A very interesting thing. So it's now 60 feet away.
Does it look
But-
aggressive at this point?
It definitely looks aggressive, but it also looks smaller.
As it gets closer.
Should I cast hand grenade at this?
Oh, no. It's getting smaller as it gets closer.
Yes.
I hold my grenade.
Like you have the pin pulled out and you're
No,
waiting.
no. I'm just holding and waiting. Like
I was gonna say, like, does Bellini know how to grenade? He just like throws the ball at it.
Bellini, frankly, might try to throw the grenade, cast guiding bolt at the grenade,
Ooh.
and see what happens.
Sounds like a great combo. Yeah, it's now 50 feet away from you, and it is still getting smaller.
I feel like it's becoming less of a problem.
I'm less concerned about this dragon.
I feel like it's right. I was worried a minute ago, but
It's the tiny dragon. There's still a tiny dragon.
well, but if it's, I mean, we could just collect it in a jar and throw it back outside if we need to.
As you're talking amongst yourselves, the dragon completely disappears from sight.
Oh, now it's a problem again.
That's very astute.
Thank you.
But it's gone. That's good. that the dragon is gone.
Well,
we should go.
That can be good or it can be bad.
Anyway, we have a job to do. Aside from whatever that was, whatever that big gun was, and now our vanished cotton candy friend, we have something that we're supposed to be looking for.
So you're gonna move to the next car? Or are you gonna head out and explore the Feywild outside of the train?
That's what I'm establishing.
What do we think?
I
Yeah.
said my piece.
Maybe we can go on to the next
Ed,
car
my
and
piece. Yeah.
not worry about the dragon so much.
It looks dangerous out there, yeah. But maybe
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
Just a note for later for us all to mull on. That portal we came in on, that one's gone, right?
Yeah.
We
Okay. That's
did
just something to
Dr.
think about.
Avernius tell us how to get back?
No.
we just trust
You'll
in
have
him.
to solve that mystery.
We really needed more steps between wait for train and profit.
Profit. Yeah.
At least 2.
I feel like questions could have
Maybe
been
3.
asked, but to be fair, I wasn't there.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, getting back may involve us leaving the train at some point, but for now, we can just find whatever it is we're looking for and deal with invisible magic cotton candy
Magic
at a later time.
Right.
So I think she'll head for the door.
As you
I didn't mean to cut you off, Hela. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. She'll just follow you probably.
you head to the door and you open it up, it leads you into
what looks like the dining car. You first of all, what order do you go in? Like you automatically see it is a dining car. There's like fully stocked bar. There's tables.
a buffet of food spread out. There is a key floating in the middle of the room.
There are very nice curtains on this one, even though you still can't see outside of the windows. Very, very lovely cutlery.
I do think I went in first. I think Hela was right behind me.
Well, Hela and I are still floating.
True.
Floating behind.
Yes.
Do I
as
have maybe
soon
like
as
am I
you,
tugging you along by rope?
as soon as you
That
get
may
into
be
the
the
dining
best
car,
bet.
the
Should
gravity
you
each hug one of
returns to
us?
normal.
Oh, okay.
Oh. What does this mean for our wings though?
Small belly flop.
Did you say there was a key floating?
Yeah, and there's also food and curtains and lots of nice things. What
Petra's gonna go ponder the key.
Oh, and a bar.
Oh, and
Well-stocked bar.
Well-stocked bar. And a menu laid out.
Yeah, on each table, even though there is food there, you can see that there are menus placed.
Let's look
Um,
at the menu for the drinks.
While Miles is here, just take a quick scan with that detect magic he's got.
The key is magic.
Oh, we'll have to
and
cast it again. Sorry. But yeah, he will.
Yeah. That's fine. The key is magic, and the door at the far end of the room is magic. And nothing else seems to be magical here.
And there's no one
Someone
else
tell me
in
what
here.
this nonsense is.
It's a
Pointing
floating
at
key.
floating key.
It's just a key that floats.
As you ponder that real quickly, we are going to head to our break, our halfway point.
Hey, everybody.
Pondered so hard.
You pondering
Ponder the
so
key.
hard.
Ponder so hard.
And we will be back in 10 minutes.
I think Mara was going to take it.
Yeah, I was sorry about that. Everybody, we'll be back soon. Whenever we'll be back, probably anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. We're back when we're back. the giveaway is still going on in chat. Just do hashtag JDRF if you want to potentially win some really cool custom emotes from Gonah. Hydrate, pet your pets, and we'll be back soon. Bye. Hello, everybody. We are back from break, and we have returned with the Great Iskanian train robbery. I'm just going to quickly say, hey, we're raising money for JDRF International, and if you would like to help donate and give more grenades that apparently make black holes to our characters, you can put !donate in the chat. The donate link is right there. And we still have the giveaway going on for 5 custom emotes created for you by Gonah Hawking, right? One of our lovely GMs, and I'm going to also put that in the chat. Just do hashtag JDRF, and I'm going to hand it back to our GMs.
Thank you for that wonderful lead in. So I'm Teral.
I'm Gonah. And where we left off last, our group had gone into the what seems like the dining car. And honestly, it just seems like a pretty chill place.
The way you keep saying seems worries me.
It appears to be an all right place.
It looks
Unhelpful.
like a happening joint.
It seems like it's about to be a great time.
As you were pondering the key, nothing really seems to have happened. Nothing really seems to have changed. But if anyone looked, well, no. We'll just, you tell me what you do, and I'll be reactionary.
So there's food.
There is food. There's lots of food. A lot of things that it seems like these are foods from every country across Iskania.
And it looks real.
It does
Smells.
look real, but so does wax fruit. So, you know.
And Miles, you said none of this is magic, right?
Yeah, the food looks just fine.
So it's
Well, magically
safe.
speaking, I mean,
Okay.
it could be poison, it could be fake. I don't know.
Be really, really bad. Just really bad.
I don't think. Do you need food right now? We're kind of in the middle of a thing.
I mean, there's a door over there. We're going to be here for another 20 minutes, I think, probably.
Do you want to look at the menu?
Yeah. There's a menu?
I mean, I saw one over there.
I just assumed it was buffet. And wherein I would take my plate and put everything on the plate. But I guess if there's a menu, we can look at it. I can read as previously established.
Yeah, established. Yeah, this will be second book.
A menu.
Menus, second book. So as you pick up a menu, you can see there's drinks, sides, desserts, soups, and main dishes. Drinks like water, red wine, violet shaved ice, orange Julius. Sides like white mayonnaise, fries, and salad. Desserts such as yellow Andarian custard, blue blood tapioca, black pudding. Soups such as hot root soup and bowl of brown. And main dishes, greens with leek sauce or steak with sauteed indigo bats.
I have
What's
a
up,
question.
Petra? What's up, Petra? Or Seth?
It's Seth. Is the white mayonnaise its own side?
This
Yes,
place is a
you get
scam
a
if they're charging
side
separately
of
for the
white
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
The white mayonnaise.
Which implies the existence of other mayonnaises. but
Exactly.
I don't see any.
Having a moment.
Look, there's spicy mayonnaise like Miracle Whip.
Oh no.
That's not. That's not.
Oh no.
And that's the stream. Thank you so much.
It's been really fun, but I gotta go.
Anyway, I'm gonna poke the key.
Petra, as you approach and go to touch the key, your hand goes into a gelatinous field, and it instantly starts engulfing you and pulling you in. You are being burned by acid in this process. So we're gonna
Roll initiative, please.
yeah, we're gonna hit the initiative track again.
Fuck your lunch.
We just wanted a bowl of brown. We just wanted a soup.
And you're gonna take 12 damage from acid.
Oh, I love that for me.
The jelly was around the key.
So yeah, let's.
What's up, Sebastian?
I said the jelly was around the key.
Correct.
Okay.
You just couldn't see it because it's transparent.
So Petra didn't actually get to touch the key.
No.
No.
I tried though.
And you got so far.
All right.
But in the end,
In the end.
Didn't even matter.
All right. So what do we have for initiative?
18.
18.
I also got an 18.
All right.
I
there we
also
go.
have an 18.
Let's go.
Ow.
5.
okay,
Trendsetter.
we know
Look.
where Hela's going.
After the
you
three of
great.
us make all the wrong choices, you can save us.
Follow up with another wrong choice. Yeah. Yeah.
So which one of you three wants to go first? Because you pick the order between the three of you.
I'll go last.
I would like to get myself out of the jelly if that's cool.
We'll
I would
see.
like to go first to resolve that little.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see what happens. No promises.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So at the start of your turn, you are completely engulfed by the jelly. And so you're not going to take any damage yet. But if you want to try to pull yourself out, I'm going to need an just a straight strength check.
Oh, cool. I'm so good at those. Are you sure there's no way I can like twist it into like a persuasion?
Look, it's got an intelligence.
That jelly looks
of
like it could be reasoned with,
-5.
Petra.
So
Can you even
So,
shut
yeah.
up parkour from inside a jelly thing?
You can try.
19, let's go.
Hey.
Yeah. So you're able to just like push yourself out and just fall onto the floor in front of this gelatinous cube.
Like to think
You still
you're so
can't see it,
disgusted
'cause
that
it is-
just like
Yeah.
at the film festival, this would have been the birth of Petra, and it would have all been shot in black and white.
right, yeah. Scott's going out looking absolutely disgusted.
But as you are looking, like you still cannot see around it. You cannot see exactly how big this thing is. Next up is Bellini.
Okay. I see this happen, but I don't really see what happens. I just see that Petra is now burnt. I can't see the jelly, right?
Correct. Well, what is your passive perception?
9.
No, you cannot see the jelly.
Petra, are you okay over there?
I am covered in something hideous and sticky.
Was your mouth open at all? I'm just curious.
Oh, I don't see why it would have been.
Okay.
Hate
Well,
that.
So you need me to grab the key?
No, I wouldn't do that. Don't do
Oh.
that. Don't do that. That's what I tried just now. It didn't go well.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my wine over here. Do you want a glass?
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I would.
Hela, Miles, red wine.
Absolutely.
You just saw
Okay.
Petra get like pulled in towards the key, right?
I mean,
Yes.
she
Yeah.
seems fine now.
She moved in and then she moved out. and she's covered in sticky stuff.
Yes.
It's like
I-
half her health hit points, so she looks like shit. And you're like, she's fine.
No.
I'll walk up to
Yeah.
Petra here. Like I go with like 2 glasses of wine. I give one to Petra, and then I put a hand on her, and I lay on hands for 12, which is my remaining lay on hands.
Thank you, Bellini.
You're welcome.
When you pull your hand away, you do notice that it's like sticky.
It's a spicy glue.
Ooh. Okay, maybe there is something.
It's disgusting.
And Bellino just like kind of squint. See if like maybe he can see it if he squints
Give me,
hard
give me a
enough.
perception as you squint really hard.
14.
Nope, you can't see it. But with that, we'll move on to Miles.
Yeah, Miles is definitely a little weirded out. I mean, he saw Petra get hurt, right? I mean, that's something's wrong. If he can't see anything, he's going to cast and hold. Oh, well, yeah, I guess he'll cast and hold Firebolt, waiting till anything hostile shows up to release it.
Okay.
And I guess he'll move behind the buffet table.
Next up, so
It's just gonna stay there.
oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I don't know how these things work. Okay. Cool. Next up, you feel like some time passes, like about 6 seconds pass. And yeah. Hela, your turn.
She is gonna go over to Petra and just kind of see if she can check them over and make sure they're okay after that.
She'll like hold out her arm, like, do you see? It feels like it's still there.
It's disgusting. I'm sorry. This is.
It-
Are you
it-
feeling okay though? Is
It's, much better, thank you. The wine really took the edge off.
okay. Wine is a cure-all.
Okay. Seth's turn. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
Or
mean,
Petra's turn, rather.
correct. My passive perception wasn't enough to see this thing either. So I don't know. I think that she would be like still like while drinking her glass, just kind of like trying to see if she can make something out. So I can roll a perception check.
You can.
Do not fail me. +6. You failed me. Say 15.
With the 15, you don't make it, but you do catch some writing on the back of one of the menus that was placed up. And it appears to pop out in an unusual manner.
Especially when you're looking at it through your, like, as you're pulling your fingers apart, you can see that there's different writing if you're doing this. It's almost as though seen through whatever the substance is, you can see a little bit different writing on those menus.
Does that end my turn?
No, you still have a move and a bonus. So
I want to see if I can like, if I am caught this glimpse at like a menu that's within eye shot, I would like to kind of crouch and try to angle myself so that I have a line of a line of eyesight through like the key to look
Okay.
at the back of this menu to see like, did I just imagine that?
yeah. As you do that, the writing becomes clear as day on the menu.
And on there, it says, Roy wants something to complete him.
I will just read that out loud to the party.
So are we helping Roy now? Is that our new mission?
It sounds like it.
Roy wants something to complete him.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I ask, well, hold on, wait, how do I rephrase this? Does Petra notice any irregular capitalizations in this message?
Not so when you look, everything is capitalized the same way that you
So it's like
capitalize
block.
titles.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. All right, so she'll just say that out loud, relate to the party, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. We're gonna drop out of initiative since people can't seem to find the monster and the monster is not openly hostile. But we'll keep the initiative order.
So that way you don't have to re-roll
Yes.
if someone makes choices.
I put something in the chat.
Yes. So feel free to, discuss among yourselves. Try to puzzle this out.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to do this in initiative order.
So it says Roy.
We either, I
One of
think,
them
need
anyway.
all 7 of those things or just the last 4 of those things.
Have you ever heard of a bowl of brown before?
You know, I sure haven't. A bowl of brown, what?
That sounds terrible.
That does not sound appetizing at all.
I would try it.
Oh, you're
It
very
could be
brave.
gravy.
Well,
But you wouldn't call it a bowl of brown, though.
It might be
Well, you also wouldn't say a lot of these things that are on here, like just a side of mayo.
That's very true.
the bowl of brown might be a local term for gravy.
Hmm.
I mean, it's under soups. Sometimes you just have to make a soup out of. I don't know. What is a brown soup? What is a brown soup?
Okay, so Petra was able to get to the other side of the key, right? Without the
Basically, I
monster
looked
attacking.
through.
She's like back on you guys' side
Okay.
of the key.
Okay.
She was only able to see the menu through whatever is holding the key.
Let me look. I'm gonna let the brains of the operation, pointing at the 3 of you, handle this, and
I think you mean two.
I'm gonna
And if you get
some
stuck, you can
food.
always roll an intelligence check for your character.
That could be really cool. That could be a thing that we do.
Well, I think it's odd that there's so many colors on this menu. It's like they spell out the rainbow or something.
Something like that. Yeah. Almost, though. Almost.
the rainbow. It goes in order. White mayonnaise, brown bowl of brown.
Yes.
There was a phrase to learn this. It was real
The classic Wubger from Magic Gathering.
Yeah,
Yes.
got it. We figured this out. If we what are
And it starts with red, orange, and yellow, if I remember correctly, which spells Roy.
okay?
And then green.
Oh,
Green.
there's the blue blood tapioca. Blue. We got blue there.
Hate tapioca. Hate it.
Well, you don't have to eat it.
That's true.
Oh my god.
What color begins with I though? There's no color that begins
Exactly.
with I.
There's
Well-
indigo bats, which I've never heard of. Probably a real thing, but certainly stands out. So indigo.
So are you telling me do I need to go over and grab these?
Yeah, probably in order.
Do we need to make them? Do we have to-
Do we
Anyone
prepare him
can
do we
make
need to prepare Roy a plate?
investigation check.
I don't know how you played up red
hungry?
wine.
Well, if we only need a complete Roy, then we
Oh.
don't need the first three things. Unclear.
Well, anyway, let's set about getting these color dishes together. And
I don't
see
know
about
what y'all
ordering.
are talking about, so you just tell me what I need to get. Sips wine.
Right. I mean, Miles will write out a list on some parchment of the things we need: the red wine, the orange Julius, the yellow Andarian custard in the order of the rainbow, as far as he understands it.
Petra could set to work grabbing like a couple of those things. Like maybe not clearing a table, but just like putting them in order on a table if there's an empty one or one with enough room.
Yeah, and you'd be able to like move dishes around and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
to be able
finagle it,
to-
arrange.
done easily enough. Each of you goes and you're able to grab these things. There's a little bit of discussion about like, well, is this a yellow custard? Because honestly, it kind of looks more tan, but maybe they just added like cinnamon in there. But you're able to grab all 7 of these foods and put them on the table fairly near where the key is floating.
Roy, we've prepared your supper.
I'm gonna get it,
what you
Roy.
want.
I think Petra will like go over to the Bellini. Is Roy the key?
I don't know. I thought it might have been the dragon.
Maybe.
It's a very strange name for a dragon.
It is. Well, I don't know what their naming conventions are. It might be very normal
Usually more syllables.
In this area.
Nothing seems to happen, even with the announcement of Din Din being ready.
Okay.
The bell of some sort.
Roy's getting impatient. Or sorry, not Roy. Miles is getting impatient. And in the absence of Roy. So Miles will grab some red wine and say, "Here, Roy, here's the red wine you're looking for." And he'll just like start splashing it around the room, grabbing another glass and dumping that out somewhere, saying, "Come on, get your red wine, Roy."
You go.
As you start like, shaking the bottle and like spraying the red wine everywhere, the moment some of the red wine lands near the cube, you feel a spike of acid just impale you. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. It'll be this plus 3. So I've got a 13 total.
What is it?
Oh, my result was 13.
13.
13. Okay. So you are going to take 17 acid damage as you are just impaled.
Well, I've had enough of Roy, whatever this is. I'm gonna go hide in the corner. You guys figure this out.
What just happened?
I don't know.
okay.
Would anyone like to make an intelligence check?
Sure.
Oh,
Yes.
P.S. Miles, like you go off to like sit alone with a glass of red wine and hold your wounds. And as you sit at a different table, a grenade seems to be sitting there in and amongst a bunch of apples.
Somebody's leaving these things out all over the place. I will absolutely just slip that into their pocket.
Hela, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. I don't know forever.
Exactly. We throw everything in there all at once.
All at once, or do we need the first 3 though? That's the question.
I got a 6 and you got an 8.
Yeah.
And I feel like nothing good can come from it.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So that inspiration. Is calling my name.
You can absolutely do like an intelligence check, and your GMs will give you a hint based on the check.
So
Are we in initiative order?
No.
No.
Petra throws the greens at the key.
As you throw the greens in, you see a little wobbling, and the greens just get absorbed in and are floating there.
Y'all, we don't need the first three.
More wine for us then.
perfect.
She'll throw the tapioca next.
Whoop, bloop, 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 bloop.
And then the bats being very grossed out that that's a thing.
They actually like, so you might be grossed out, but they're very like, they're little fried bits around the steak, and if you were to taste it, it's almost like sauteed mushrooms. But
She absolutely will not, but I believe you.
Whoop, bloop, 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 bloop.
And then she throws the shaved ice, which I interesting.
yeah.
And as you throw the shaved ice in, you see it do the whoop, bloop, 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 bloop. And about a second later, the key just comes like gently flying out at you. It's gooey.
Oh, somebody else take this.
You can see like some of the bat is dangling off of there.
I
And
don't want it. Somebody else come get this.
you also see like some of the floating food particles and everything just like move over to the side of the car to get out of your way.
Well, I think we did it. Somebody please come get this damn key.
Is it safe now?
I think so.
From where Miles is crouching behind a buffet table, he will cast Mage Hand and try to grab the key with a Mage Hand.
She'll like meet you halfway and like give it to the work on like cleaning her hands off.
Like you try to wipe it on your sides, but your sides are still gooey. So
No!
it's just
I know.
there's napkins. There's napkins everywhere. Just
He's
like,
using all of the napkins.
but yeah,
Yeah.
the mage hand now holds a dripping, glooping key, and the food has separated so that the food that was in the cube has now separated, and you can see it moving up the sides. It seems full.
Well, I guess I'll go to the far door and time to put the key in the. Is there a lock?
There is a lock. There's a giant glowing lock in the middle of the door.
And so with the Mage Hand, I will position the key in the lock and say, "Did either you folks want to be in front when I turn the key?"
I'm gonna shoot the last of my wine so y'all can go.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, she's just gonna catch up to him and just see if you needed medical attention because you seem are you doing okay?
I'm fine. I've been worse, but yeah, I've got some wounds. If you've got healing,
Okay, yeah, she will cast just cure wounds. And so that's 1d8 plus spell casting. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, so 10 wounds. Or 10 HP.
thank you kindly. That is very generous of you.
I just didn't want you to put the key in the door and then something happened and then,
I appreciate that. Well, I guess should we all stand 30 feet away while I turn this key, or anybody want to be nearby?
I'll stand in front of you. Probably still like a couple of feet away from the door, though.
You are a hero. Anybody ever tell you that? And I'll turn the key in the lock with the Mage Hand.
As you turn the key, you hear and maybe even just a little bit of like ding, and Wait, is detect magic something that stays on you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've lost that since I held a spell.
Oh,
Okay. And it seems to be open.
Petra
After you-
catches up.
Leaving a stream of napkins in her wake.
Ruin my mental.
Bellini will open the door.
Bellini, as you like touch that door, it's very, very warm.
Dangerously warm.
So do you remember that thing that we used to hear as kids of like, if you think there's a fire, touch the door?
Yes.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Bellini will ask everyone to back away.
Wow, what's wrong?
I've had training for this. The train is on fire.
I am
The train is what?
I am flame resistant by nature, but if you want to take point, by all means, friend.
And Bellini will feed a fiver, starve a cold. No. And Bellini will put his grenade down by the door and just pull the pin and back away.
You back away, and like your friends, remembering how big the black hole was last time, pull you a little further, even instead, like all the way back in the car. You can see Roy like also kind of away from the black hole that erupts.
And as the black hole completes itself and compresses back down and the wind rushes past you again, you see what looks like a room partially filled with sand. Most of it's piled against the door now, where the door once was. And there were several statues that look like they're completely shorn in half from the grenade.
Yeah. It releases like a very warm energy, but whatever seemed to have been on fire seems to have been engulfed by a black hole.
Problem solved.
I remembered that the arch enemy of fire is black hole.
Right.
Noted.
That's some very specific training, friend.
Was that in the dictionary too?
No, that was
Did you?
in the streets.
Okay.
I learned it.
Okay.
I mean, that is how the old game goes: rock, paper, black hole.
Or black hole. Rock, paper, fire, black hole. And
Of course.
yeah.
But you look in front of you, and there is, I mean, the sand is gone, and honestly, there's just a door on the other side. You do, however, see that like off in the distance, you see the cotton candy colors, and they're very large again.
But that's good because it means it's far away.
That is what we established.
As long as it's large and visible, we're safe.
Right.
Small and invisible.
That we have a problem.
Not great.
I mean,
There's
we know
another
this
car.
happened yet.
So we're ready to go in. Does anybody want to check this thing for another weird trap or?
Yeah, Bellini just walks forward towards the end of the car.
Okay. This car door doesn't have a lock on it. There's nothing on it.
It seemed like the thing that opened it was whatever puzzle is now
Solved
gone.
via black hole.
Solved.
The heat death of the universe solves all puzzles.
So yeah, door is unlocked.
Do I hear anything with my passive perception of 9?
You hear the dragon approaching.
Do I hear anything close behind with a passive perception of 16?
You hear the clanging of metal on the other side of the door.
That's normal. We're on a train.
The train's not moving.
That's that
Bellini
mean there's
points this out to
machinery.
you when you wonder about your choices.
There's machinery. What I don't know how trains work, but there is some clanging, some kind of metallic sound on that I can hear. I don't know if we need to worry about that because we have. And she holds up a grenade.
How many do we have left?
Let's see. I think
We've only burned
Miles has-
2, and there was
Miles has 2,
3.
Seth has 1, and you have 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 4.
That should be enough to handle whatever that is.
How many train cars are left? We got this.
It's fine.
Miles will hand one of his grenades to Bellini, just so we each have one, you know.
And
Very
thank you for
kind.
trusting me with this responsibility.
Well, just don't throw it near me, okay?
So yeah.
Petra opens the door.
As you open the door, Petra, you see a guy hopping into the functional equivalent of a
Guy.
mech suit. And he's like, oh, 1 second. Just like straps himself in.
You hear the as some of you may or may not know from Dr. Avernius's rundown with you, this is Willie Dustus, the 4th stalk of the 13 stalks.
My informants told me you were coming. I just didn't expect you to get past everything else so easily. No worries. You won't get the prize behind me in that box. And he points to like a heavily chained up crate behind him. Your journey ends here, for I am Willie Dustus, the 4th stalk of 13. And he just like shoots a flamethrower into the air.
Does anybody want to? Who wants
Yes.
a turn?
Yes.
Okay. Hela,
Wait,
your turn?
he-
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
He just strapped himself in.
Like, so have you ever seen Gundams?
Okay.
You know what those mechs look like? Those Evangelions.
This is,
No.
this is a stone.
Them there, dang old Evas.
One of them Evangelions.
Oh
This is the stone version of that, also much smaller. And
In fact, once the cockpit closes, it looks exactly like a shield guardian on the outside.
Okay. Think Hela was about to do something.
get in the suit, Shinji.
I
We
mean,
can
if no one else
we
has
can
it-
we can roll for a niche if you want, or do you want to like do some fancy banter back towards Willie Dustus?
Hela was gonna do something.
we can roll initiative. She's just ready. That was a vibe she wasn't here for. So
Oh, Willie.
Roll for the suit too.
Suit did better.
Suit did better.
ooh.
Okay, so let's start with we'll start with Hela. What'd you get?
13.
13. Okay. And then Miles.
I have an 18.
Okay.
Oh, y'all did much better.
Bellini.
14. Do we have any rerolls?
No,
No.
everyone's just giving y'all hand grenades.
All right. I won't look a gift hand grenade toward the mouth.
You don't need re-rolls if you got a hand grenade.
They need rerolls. We're fine.
Petra.
I also got a 14.
All right. So between Bellini and Petra, who wants to go?
Bellini can go first this time since I took it
Okay.
last time.
All right. So we'll start at the top of the order with Miles.
Oh, right. Well, we're all thinking it. Miles is going to reach into a pocket and withdraw a hand grenade.
All right. So you're lobbing a hand grenade at this guy.
When you've got a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And when you've got a hand grenade, everything looks like a black hole just waiting to open. So yeah, might as well
Facts.
lob the hand grenade at the mech.
Miles, okay. Please roll either a strength attack or a dexterity attack with proficiency.
Right. I have a 15.
That will hit the shield golem exoskeleton. So let's see here.
I believe that's roll 12d10.
Yes, please.
I can do that now. I figured it out.
Proud of you.
$61.
Okay, 61. So you still see as you toss it, you see this huge whoosh of a black hole, and there are other items in this room that get sucked in.
And you see like parts of the plate like start to peel off and get pulled into the black hole, but it's still standing.
Great. Well, then Miles will dive behind cover.
That would be heading back into the previous room if you want to use anything as cover.
Miles will
There
be
is
diving
no cover
behind
between
Bellini.
you and this guy who is 30 feet away, by the way.
All right.
What was the damage?
61.
61. Noted. Perfect. The shield guardian is going to go, and you just see some of the plates start to regrow a little on the suit. And it is going to just walk up to y'all and take the dodge action. Bellini.
How wide is the train car?
This train car is, I want to say it's 40 foot wide.
Okay.
60 foot deep.
I mean, this thing's right in front of us, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No more grenades for you, friend. Unless you
Me.
want to.
Bold of you to assume. Bellini's gonna like now just fully wielding his great sword. Be like, you're good. You can do this. You got this. And Bellini is gonna cast as a bonus action, magic weapon on his greatsword
Okay.
at level 1. So the greatsword is now +1 greatsword. The damage and attack, and I'm gonna swing twice with the greatsword.
All right.
So first attack, 27.
Hit.
For 9 slashing damage. And second attack, 18.
Hit.
11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm just doing my best to position myself between the shield guardian and the rest of the party.
Okay. Okay. How very noble of you. Then with that, we'll move on to Petra.
I think how far again? You said like exactly 30 feet.
So he was 30 feet, moved in, right?
Moved in. Yes.
Okay.
So he's currently
Melee.
okay.
A little
That's
too
5
close.
feet.
That's
fine,
4
though.
feet.
Jesus. that's
Oh,
close.
and I forgot, but we'll give you the hits anyways. It was taking the dodge action. So you have to
Right.
roll with disadvantage if you try to hit it.
Okay, I'll remember that. I also forgot that I have great weapon master, whatever it is. I could have re-rolled all my 1 on damages, but
Ooh.
Well,
we'll
we'll
remember
trade.
everything next round.
Yes. Yes. So Petra, what would you like to do?
I want to shoot it
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it with my guns that require separate attack rolls.
Please
And
don't
I know
shoot
that
it with
now.
your sword. We're not doing that. Big
Shoot
of
it with
anime
my sword.
crossover.
This is not Final Fantasy VIII. Oh my god. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Are you rolling with disadvantage?
21 to hit.
That also hits.
Cool.
So demolish.
And that's going to trigger sneak attack since it's a light weapon and you have an ally within reach.
I
So
do.
don't forget that.
And that's just extra 3d6 damage. So I'm rolling 4d6.
That sounds right.
5d6.
5d6.
One of
Okay.
the d6s is going to either be radiant or necrotic.
Okay,
And then the
cool.
rest will be piercing.
Dope. I'll roll for. I like necrotic, honestly. Can I just do that one first?
Yes.
So 5, 6, 8.
Okay.
Then 4, 7 total on the other 3.
Like, so for your total damage, you did how much?
So I had 7 non-necrotic damage.
Okay, 8 necrotic.
Yes.
Okay, and then plus 3, so 18 damage total.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm bad at math, y'all. Carry me.
I'm worse.
That being said, you still have your
Good
second
that.
attack with your
Oh
offhand.
shit. Okay. Can I
have to do more
shoot it
math.
again? Like maybe one gun mechanically.
What's that?
I was gonna see like mechanically I could just like shoot it again.
No, you'd have to shoot the other weapon if you want.
Right, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Right,
yes,
instead
yes.
of like using a sword is what I'm trying to get at.
Yes.
I just want to shoot.
Yes, you can shoot.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit first, yes.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So that says 13.
13. That will miss.
Okay.
Anything else, Petra?
There's no cover, so no.
All right. So next up will be Hela.
All right. I'm gonna use the necklace of fireballs and throw a fireball spell.
Okay. I'm guessing you're throwing it either past or above, so it only catches the golem or guardian.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, or you could make this extra spicy.
Much appreciated.
There may be a % chance to trigger those grenades on people with it.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't want to kill my friends.
I'm
I mean, you say you're kidding, but that sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
I believe
Do
we
it.
were dared to kill
Do
someone.
it. Do it. Look at me. Do it.
Spicy firework show.
Do it.
So
not the evil Kermit. Do it.
yeah, we need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
8d6 fire damage.
Oh,
Oh no,
nat 1.
nat 1.
Oh.
So that's a failure.
So it's 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a success. Okay. Oh, why am I struggling? Woo. That's a lot of dice.
It's a
21.
good chunk.
21.
Mhm.
Let's see here. As the okay. Yeah, you see the suit of armor is like starting to smoke now. As it's taken all of this damage. But it's still standing.
It could have gone worse. It could have gone a lot worse.
I
I'm
think
proud of
mean
you,
it could
Hela.
have Gone
Good job.
better.
Thank you.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You hear through the speaker system on it. It's very staticky. A shout. What's the
Oh, so the you can hear, and it's weird because it almost sounds like a recording, but you know that it's a live person in there, and it says, "Come here, Cotton. Come here, Cotton Candy."
And then
Oh no.
he is going to shoot a burning hands at y'all. So into the crowd, I need definitely Bellini. Miles, you went into the other room, correct?
Yeah, I was just behind Bellini.
Oh, okay. If you're just behind Bellini, you're eating burning hands.
Right.
I think you're all eating burning hands at this point then. So I need y'all to give me dexterity saving throws. Yes.
Remember, y'all get +3.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Please note if you fail. I'm getting the percentile
Yes.
dice.
Ooh.
21.
Does a 19 fail?
No, a 19 does not fail.
23.
23.
I also got a 19. Also fire resistant. Maybe?
Okay, well, you'll take half of half. So it's going to be 5d6.
Okay.
How many you got?
None. I have a percentile dice because
Okay.
if they got hit with fire.
Ooh.
Jeez.
So you're all taking half of this, which is 10, 19.
19.
So you'll all take 9 damage. And then if you have fire resistance, you'll only take 4 damage.
Okay, I got to make a
Oh, so-
concentration check on my magic weapon spell, so I just need to make a 10 or better on a
Fire?
con save.
They did each get hit with fire. Yeah.
Magic
go
weapon
ahead.
is still up.
Oh no.
So roll it for everyone. We'll start with Petra. Do you have a grenade?
I think everyone has a
do.
grenade.
Except
Everyone
for
has a
Miles.
grenade.
Miles used his.
Okay, so Petra.
Oh yeah, you
You're
did.
fine.
Bellini.
Bellini's fine. That's 30. So
Miles is fine.
Miles is fine.
Oh,
You're fine.
Everyone's fine.
Everyone's fine.
Everyone's fine.
Whew.
But Bellini, you might have heard a little rumbling
Oh.
from yours. Yeah, you're all still standing. Well, Willie Justice doesn't take kindly to that. Don't worry, I got more tricks up my sleeve, Miles.
Oh, right. If that's all you've got, we're going to be sorely disappointed. And of course, thank you for pointing out what we're looking for. That's mighty kind of you. Save us the trouble after we're done dealing with you.
We should make sure that doesn't get sucked into a black hole.
Good thinking. Good thinking. I couldn't agree more. Miles's hand will crackle with lightning, and he will attempt to shocking grasp the golem.
Oh, nice. Is that a save or a...
It's an attack roll, and I only got an 11.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to hit.
All right. I guess Miles will then use Misty Step to get far past the golem on the other side.
Okay.
And continue walking about as far as he can.
Are you exactly opposite on the other side of your party? So
Probably.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
This may be important.
In fact,
The DM will remember this.
Right. If the box that he pointed to is within 60 feet of where I started my turn, I will simply walk to that box.
Okay. Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah, the whole car is 60 feet. So
Perfect.
Oh, kitty.
I'd like to use my fin gun.
The golem is going to continue its evasive maneuvers as it begins to regenerate some of its damage.
It's just-
Bellini.
It's just dodging and healing.
Yes.
Okay.
The shield golem is just dodging.
Okay. Bellini is going to continue to wail on the. Bellini's just standing his ground and just wailing on the
Okay.
golem. So first attack at disadvantage. 14.
14 will miss.
Okay. Second attack at disadvantage. 10.
That's the extra miss.
You did too many reps. The muscles
too
are
many
getting, they're getting
I'm-
tired.
Yeah.
And I don't have a good bonus action, so I am done.
All right. Well, that moves us on to Petra.
All right, y'all, buckle in for some more fucking math. Your local gay. I'm just gonna shoot it in the face again.
Okay. Roll to hit, disadvantage.
Shit, 8.
That'll miss. Okay. Offhand attack.
Let's go, other gun.
That's less math for you.
5.
A lot less math for you.
Fantastic. We solved the math problem for you, Petra.
Damn it.
Hela, unless you want to move into the other car that you came from to maybe get behind something.
Absolutely not.
All right, Hela.
Honestly, this grenade though. This grenade.
Looking real problem solving right about
I
now.
really, we solve problems here. Desperate times call for measures, and I think this is the time. So let's just do it.
You gonna hit him with grenade?
We're gonna throw the grenade. We're gonna pull the pen, and we're just gonna go. We're doing it.
I need you to throw real exact though.
Yeah, because you don't want to hit any of your friends with that grenade, do you?
And also, like, as a reminder, Miles is on the other side of the golem.
This
so
is not
like
the time.
real precision.
This is not the time. This is not the
Okay.
time.
Are you sure? It could be.
This is not the
Roll.
vibe. No.
Roll to hit the space between Miles and the golem that doesn't catch anyone but the golem.
I've made a mistake. Let's go. We're committed to this.
Committed.
We're committed to this, right? We're committed to this.
Now would be a good time for someone to buy a reroll for the party.
We've already committed to this. There's no going back, right?
I feel
Right.
like it's like chess where your hand's still on the pawn.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically you can't like take it off, but like
Yeah. What'd you get?
okay. I'm rolling. What do I roll for this? I'm sorry.
It's either a strength or dex attack roll plus proficiency.
Because everyone's proficient with hand grenades.
I was gonna say,
This is
Everyone
not-
went to hand grenade boarding school.
Okay. Plus okay.
Okay.
16 plus something.
What's
Here
your
we go.
dexterity?
it's like Caitlin's gonna help us out.
Nope. 16
16 plus your
plus
16
plus-
total, or
I think it's 6 because it's I don't have a. It's plus 0 for dex.
However,
Oh.
you did get a reroll from the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Caitlin. So you
Caitlin.
can re-roll that.
Thank you, Caitlin.
and
Thank
you
you.
get to take the higher of the two. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not an automatic.
I don't want to kill my friends. Okay. Well, we got a
I mean,
14.
but it'd be
but
fun though.
would it though?
Yeah, for us.
So you're adding 3 to your roll no matter what
Oh, okay.
because
so
of your
it's
proficiency. Just remember that.
okay. So it's a 19.
19. Final answer?
Yeah. Yeah. I did the
As
reroll and it
you-
was low. It was lower.
Lob the grenade. Go ahead and roll me that 12d10 damage.
I don't know if I want
The
to.
grenade goes flying past the golem and it lands on the ground and it clatters a little and it goes sliding. And then you see that black hole open up. So give me that damage.
Was it 12d10?
It's 12d10.
Technically, there's a chance that you could get 120 damage in one go.
67.
67 damage. Oh boy. The
Oh.
67 damage clips the back of the suit and begins like sucking it in. And you see like red klaxons blaring on the thing. And you hear the suit say, initiating ejection protocol.
Excuse me?
And he's like, oh no. And then you see the pilot just get launched out of the back of the suit further into the black hole. And then it closes as the suit falls forward. And there is a little divot in the ground where the grenade had gone off. Miles is standing on the other side of that divot next to the chest.
You did great, friend. That was A+ problem solving.
Glad you're okay. I panicked. Glad you're okay.
Listen, which of us have not panicked and thrown a black hole hand grenade in the heat of the moment? It's okay. Looks like you solved the problem.
Jesus.
As you all celebrate and stand, there is a chest before you, and you have nothing but time on your hands to unlock it. When you are successful, resting on a beautiful velvet cushion inside is a deck of cards.
Well, now we're supposed to bring this back, but I assume that a use or two would not go amiss. Anybody want to draw a card?
Absolutely.
What are we playing? Old Maid.
I think it's a very specific game.
I think I've tempted fate enough.
Oh, come on.
If you
Got a
want to
point.
draw from this deck, just let us know how many draws, because you have to declare how many you are going to take from the deck before you begin.
I think that sounds like a solution for my D20 to have.
Should we be
Oh,
worried
well,
about the way he yelled out to cotton candy at some point?
No, it's fine,
Okay.
right?
You
That's probably
think
fine.
that your display of power and black hole control dissuaded any further combat.
Black hole control.
Black hole control.
Good song.
Does this qualify as a door opening? I can if I draw a card, I will draw the first card.
How many are you drawing?
I'll draw 2.
Two? All right. Jack of Spades
Yes.
is
This is my Vox Machina deck.
the rogue.
Ooh.
Not
So
good.
a non-player, an NPC of our choice becomes hostile towards you. You don't know who that NPC is. And
God
we will
damn it.
reveal it eventually.
Not the best friend, not the bestie.
The only way to get rid of that hostility is through wish or divine intervention. And then the moment you draw the card, it evaporates into the air.
And then second draw
I feel like I just lost one of my best friends, and I don't know why.
is a King of Spades.
Oh, that's going to be worse.
King of Spades, ruin.
Oh,
Oh no.
All forms of wealth that you carry or own, other than magic items, are lost to you. Portable property vanishes, businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least. Any documentation that proves you should own something is lost.
Joke's on you. I live in the sewer.
No, your pizza.
All my
Hey.
pizza is gone. So I'm left standing there now, wearing only my goggles and with my immovable rod as my greatsword disappears and all of my other belongings just disappear.
Yes.
You a
Donatello
naked turtle.
Bellini didn't deserve this.
All right. Who's up next? Anyone?
Let's go.
How many draws do you want?
2, no, 3.
Okay. First draw. King of Diamonds.
That's
The
good.
King of Diamonds is the sun.
Ooh.
You immediately burst into flames. No,
love
I
that.
kid.
Love that. Fire Ganassi. Let's go.
Where is the sun? You gain 50,000 experience and a wondrous item.
Oh no! Whatever wondrous item this is, I'm giving to Donatello Bellini.
You get to pick the wondrous item.
Oh, okay, perfect. Let's see.
We determine randomly.
Oh, we do?
We
Okay.
do.
Oh.
We'll discuss it after. For any future.
Your second pull. 2 of clubs.
Here we go.
2 of clubs. The idiot.
Here we go.
Roll a d4 for me.
Four.
You lose 5 intelligence permanently.
Wonderful.
You can have an extra draw if you would like.
What?
You get an extra draw if you want when you draw this card.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, you can have 4 draws instead of 3.
Let's go. Let's go for 4 draws.
Okay.
I'm here for this.
Queen of Diamonds.
Queen
like that.
of Diamonds is the moon.
Oh, the moon. Okay.
You are granted the ability to cast a wish spell 2 times.
We're saving your friendship, Bellini. We're saving your friendship.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. I hope that they're okay wherever they are.
King of Hearts.
King of Hearts for your final draw.
The sun and the moon.
That's the throne. I think I know what this one is. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill and double your proficiency checks made with that skill. In addition, you gain the rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep.
That's rad. That's rad. I'm here for that.
So we have to go kick these people out of their homes so that you can take it from them.
Absolute monsters, though.
Absolute
Like
monsters.
absolute monsters.
And Hela has
100%
rightful
monsters.
ownership of it,
It's-
right?
It's like 5 white guys that have a podcast.
Okay. Red.
Petra and or Miles.
After you, Petra.
If you say so. I said I was going to let my D20 decide, and I rolled a 4.
4 draws.
Let
Wait,
your
does that mean-
D20 decide.
That's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
literally rolled my
cards.
D20 and it gave me a 4. I'm a little upset it wasn't a higher number because
The
that
ace
just
of
makes more problems for
clubs.
y'all. But
All right. The ace of clubs is talons.
Ooh.
Every magical item you wear or carry disintegrates.
The
Artifacts-
guns!
Artifacts in your possession aren't destroyed but do vanish. So those just boop boop. The guns are gone.
well,
I understand your pain.
do you?
Oh, Jack of Clubs.
Jack of clubs.
I have 2 wishes.
The skull. Oh, the avatar of death is summoned before you. We'll deal with that fight later.
Kill me, you won't.
Did I sure did, and you did it. It's just chance.
Jack of Diamonds.
Jack of diamonds. Star. The star is increase one of your ability scores by 2. Can't exceed 24.
Cool, that's not really gonna matter too much.
Yeah, you get to fight the Avatar of Death.
Without your
Ooh,
guns.
Joker.
Oh, it's the Black Joker, so it's the bottom one, which is the Jester. You gain 10,000 experience, and you can draw 2 additional cards if you want. And
Let's fucking go.
yeah, this one does. Okay,
Oh, the other Joker.
that's the Fool. You lose 10,000 experience, discards this card, and draw again.
Oh no.
Ray?
Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts. Y'all ridiculous, you know this.
This is
The
going
Ace
great.
of
This is-
Hearts is the
The
Fates.
Fates.
Uh,
Reality's fabric.
unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened.
Ah!
You're gonna get me back my stuff.
You can use the card's magic as soon as you draw the card or at any other time before you die.
Of which there is an Avatar of Death standing.
So I was
before-
so can it interrupt the connection with me and dying?
What's this under your thumb?
Is this? Are we done with?
No, because she gets one more draw.
Oh, it's the Ace of Spades.
How am I drawing all the aces and all of the jokers?
Don John, you disappear, and you are entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra-dimensional sphere. Everything you are wearing or carry stays behind, which we don't have to worry about. You remain in prison until you are found and removed from the sphere. You can't be located by any divination magic, but a wish spell can reveal the location of your prison.
I have-
Yes.
2 wishes.
You're done drawing cards.
Just one for me. Thanks.
Just one.
Petra. Where'd Petra go?
The gem. You.
Oh, this one's good if I remember.
Yeah. You get 50,000 gold worth of gems appear before you.
Now, that is a payday.
The fact.
Petra, you good? You gonna use your fate ability to solve any of your problems?
That's y'all's problem now.
Well, because here's the thing: death appears before you,
Yeah.
not before them. And so, like, you're suspended, and you
I
see
know. I'm
the
just saying that if anything terrible happens to Petra, this is like a retcon that y'all have to make.
Oh no, we've already discussed. Like, if anything
Sweet.
terrible happens to Petra, this is just an alternate universe.
This is Petra, the second,
This is Petra version 2.
Oh no.
the Petra clone.
Yeah, no, Petra would save herself. Of course.
But that being said, you have the deck of many things and the tools to get out of the Feywild, either through black hole grenades or wish spells.
Or honestly, like, in theory, you could just hoof it.
You could just hoof it.
I like the idea of opening a black hole and be like, maybe this way will get us out of the Feywild.
But it'd also take us to wherever we put all those other people, and they're not going to be happy with us.
And there's
It
a lot of
hasn't
sand
failed
there.
us.
There's a lot of sand in that black hole place.
But
With that being said,
you're definitely able to make it off of the train. In theory, you're able to make it to Dr. Avernius to give them the deck of many things.
a very thin deck of many things.
And
Draw
of course
that many
they
cards.
they do things like ask you, which cards were drawn. Where is Petra? Just out of curiosity. And thank you for your services. And they pay you. As for what actually happens to Petra, if we use the wishes, if anything else happens, that's gonna have to be for another day if we're ever asked to do a one-shot Nathanwald. with this group again. But I think with that, we can fade to black and know that this adventure's kind of over.
Hope Daniel's okay.
We'll fix that friendship, Bellini.
I like the
We will
idea
fix
of
that
like he's
friendship.
just like doing his job, like being a train, and then just suddenly like this subconscious idea of I fucking hate that guy.
Oh no.
I think that turtle tricked me.
No.
My one friend is now my one enemy.
That actually breaks my heart, and we're fixing this. Like I can't do this.
The train did nothing wrong.
I wish for Daniel to have legs.
So he can walk over and kick Bellini's ass.
But here's the thing. The train just grows the legs.
I was thinking about that, like the train, and then there's just two like
That's so funny.
But yeah, anyway, thank y'all so much. That was such a great game. And thank you to everyone who gave everyone grenades. It was beautiful and hilarious. And we are at $1,335 raised for JDRF International. Heck yeah! Yay! Round of applause.
Hooray!
We're all gonna go around, say hey, hi, who we are, where you can find us, and all that fun jazz. So, I will hand it over to the GMs first, and then we'll go around.
So hi, my name is Gonah Hawking, and I am in theory, I'm a content creator. I don't feel like I've been doing a lot of that lately. And I stream over on my channel, Gonah_Hawking on Twitch, as well as like TikTok and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. Check out my Twitter because that's where I post the most and am the most annoying.
Hi, I'm Teral. You can't really find me anywhere during tax season because I don't exist. But you can find me over on Twitter at Teral Tax Dragon. Yes, that's it.
You have to type in the whole thing. Teral Tax Dragon. Yes, that's it.
Yes, that's it. That's all. No more from me. No mas. No. Hopefully, I'll be streaming once tax season's over.
And moving on to Tenny.
Hello, I'm Tenny. I am a TTRPG and video game nerd. You can find me over on Twitter or Twitch at It's Tenny with 2 Y's at the end of it.
Thank you. And off to Miles. Marco.
Yeah, I'm Marco. The Marconomicon on Twitter at the Marconomicon. I do have an actual play streamed show I'm running these days called Curriculum of Wonder, set in Strixhaven. We run every other Thursday, 7 to 10 Pacific, on my channel on Twitch, the same tag, the Marconomicon. And yeah, it's been a great pleasure. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Down to Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Sebastian. You can find me on Twitter shitposting as Estel Castillo. The link's already in the chat. Or if you want to stop by my Twitch channel whenever you see me live, that's my Twitch handle there, Funageddon. I play video games, most recently in theory playing through Triangle Strategy. And hopefully doing more of this TTRPG stuff online in the future. Thank y'all. This was a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And last but definitely not least, Seth.
Hi, I'm Seth. You can find me over when I'm not working at my job doing IT in the gaming industry. You can find me over on Twitter at KillXJill, where I do mainly charity streams these days. One of these days I might get into like a streamed long-term campaign. But you can always catch up with my shenanigans and with Cat shenanigans as well at my Twitter. I look forward to seeing you guys over there. And thank you so much for having me. This was super fun. I'm always happy to be given an opportunity to be an agent of absolute fucking chaos. And I feel like I accomplished that today.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for letting us bring you into the Aethenwald homebrew world. And thank you so much to Mare for letting us be part of this.
No,
Thank you, Mayor.
thank you all for
Thank
You,
you.
Mayor.
Happy birthday, Mare.
Happy birthday, Mayor.
Belated birthday. I'll do my quick sign off too. So this was number 8 of the 10 streamed games as part of the Birthday Bash charity stream for JDRF. We have 2 more. We have one that is going to be this upcoming Wednesday on the 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where we are going to be running a game of Lady Blackbird being run by @Sarah of Swords. We also had to reschedule the quest game run by @Ilana Knight, I believe, run by Rue, for the 13th of April. It's just also a Wednesday at 7 p.m. ET. I have a couple charity games that will also be coming up. I am going to be in a stream where we are raising money for the Parkinson's Foundation run on Daxara 19's channel. It'll be a game of Monster of the Week, and it's going to be super fun. One of our characters just does a lot of pyramid schemes, and it's hilarious. And I don't believe this is a charity game, but it is benefiting the Trans Rights Foundation bundle. Like, you might have seen it online, where there's like almost 500 games in a bundle for like $5 to raise money for all the BS that's going down in Texas, which will be run on Gonah Hawking's channel. We're going to be playing a game called A Diner at the End, which is big death memory vibes, which I'm here for. That's the simplest way to put it. That's it on my end. We are going to go raid @Allie Mack, who is part of Team SideQuest, and she's raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation. So everybody go give some highs and love in there. And she's playing Luigi's Mansion while dressed as Luigi.
Amazing.
It's great.
Nice.
Anyway, bye. See y'all.
Thank you.
Hope you have an amazing rest of the weekend.